Good morning, I'm PolarizedMoon and welcome back to RuneScape. So today we've got another court summons. So we are going to... Oh, do I need to read? Yeah, read this. Sears Village Courthouse, the Frog Prince versus the People. Please present yourself to the court clerk at earliest convenience. Court summons. Would you like to defend or prosecute? Should I defend the Frog Prince or should I prosecute the Frog Prince? Let's prosecute, because why not? You choose prosecute. Look at the filing cabinet at my desk for more details on your case. When you feel prepared, use the stairs to enter the courtroom. Fantastic. Let's grab these and we will continue on. Alright, case report 1. There is no crime scene to collect fingerprints from. Suspect is a frog and has no fingerprints to speak of. The ink slid off his fingers anyway. Oh, I love that. Suspect, Frog Prince. Case background. Flora filed suit against the frog for claiming he was of royal birth in order to obtain a kiss. On arrest, the following was found in the frog's person: 1 crown. The following was supplied by Flora. Princess dress. Highly recommended that further interviews are conducted with the frog prince, Flora, and the arresting officer. All witnesses are present for the courthouse, ready for interviewing. Okay. Ah, so they're all here. Okay, cool. Yeah, because this was a random event. There is a place you can go to talk to them, I think, but they were a random event, and for a long time, all the random event characters were not available in the world to go speak to. Case report 3. Frog claims to be from another plane of existence. He's very vague about his location and claims no one may travel to it except for him. Flora's a farmer. She was born in Remington, but her work takes her all over the world. She dreams of a life at ease and prosperity. Highly recommended that further interviews are conducted with the Frog Prince, Flora, and the arresting officer. Oh, character background and circumstance and evidence. Okay, got it. Hello, I'm investigating an allegation that you impersonate royalty in order to get kisses. It begs belief how royalty is treated here. However, I shall bend to your customs. You may proceed. Kissing incident. Can you tell me about the kissing incident? Once upon a time, I was cursed to be a frog forever. The only way to undo it is to find a girl and gain her kiss. Being of royal birth, in my homeland, I would find a wandering girl and explain who I was. And then I needed a kiss to return to my natural form. Unfortunately, this Flora girl thought a kiss meant we were to be married, and we would become a princess. But how can I? I am forbidden from marrying anyone on this plane. She is but a commoner. If she kissed you, why are you still a frog? It's the worst part of it. A kiss only removes the curse for a short while. I do not know how I'll be rid of it for good. Lineage. Do you have any proof of you're a prince? I have my crown, do I not? Anyway, royalty does not need to prove itself. It is in the blood. Dress. You gave a dress to Flora after the kissing incident, didn't you? I believe you're referred to as a princess dress? It's customary in my country to give a gift to those who help you. I never referred to it as a princess dress. I simply sent one of my minions to get a gift for Flora. So where did the princess dress come from? I believe it was one of your fancy dress shops. So you didn't intend it to mean you were getting married? Of course not. I don't have any more questions. Flora. What do you want? I need to ask you some questions about your case against the Frog Prince. Prince? Ha. Can you tell me about the kissing incident? Yeah, a little flummy. I was minding my own business, doing my chores, when frogs started hopping about my mop bucket. They were ribbiting about the Frog Prince and wanted me to speak with me. So I sent him this frog in a crown. He told me he was a prince, he'd marry me and take me away from his dreary life if only I'd give him a kiss. Did he really say all that? I may not have word for word, but that's what he meant. If you did kiss him, why is he still a frog? Exactly. He must scam kisses from every unsuspecting girl. He can't really be a human. That prince is just a chat-up line. What gave you the idea the prince was that he'd marry you? Well, he said he was a prince, a crown on his head. After I kissed him, he gave me this princess dress. Doesn't get much clearer than that, does it? Well, actually it does. A proper proposal would have made a whole lot clearer. Marriage. So why are you bent on marrying him? I spend all my weeding. I'll spend all day weeding. Weeding from farm patches, weeding my garden, weeding my house, and all the weeds I accidentally dragged when weeding. It's a dull life. Who wouldn't want to be a princess? But he's a frog. You don't really marry a frog, do you? If he's a prince, I don't care. He can't be worse than weeding. Why are you in jail? I know why the frog is in jail, but why are you? You're the one accusing him of a crime. The judge felt if I was fool enough to want to marry a frog, I might wander off to any old fool that came along. So he said I need to stay here until the court date. That's not the nicest thing to say, but I see what he means. I don't have any more questions. Hi, I need to ask you some questions about the Frog Prince case. Well, I was the arresting officer, so I'd be a good person to ask. The kissing incident. What do you know about the kissing incident that led to the frog's arrest? Only what's in the case report. I heard other reports of frogs appearing and asking for kisses, though. Do you think there's any truth to these stories? I think so. The mysterious old man mentioned that he wasn't surprised the frog was being arrested. And what about the arrest? Certainly. The frog was living in a cave, inaccessible from normal routes. How did you manage to arrest him? The mysterious old man lent us a hand. He was able to locate the frog and got a few of us in there to arrest him. So the frog lives in another plane of reality. Would appear so, yes. Would you consider where he lives to be a kingdom and him to be a ruler? Yes, I would actually. All the frogs in the cavern treat him as their leader. Call him Prince and Your Highness. I don't have any more questions. Alright, I may have chosen the wrong side here. But we'll do our best. And then again, I don't get any information about what the circumstances are before we choose to prosecute or defend, so there's not much I can do about that. This court is now in session. This trial is to determine the guilt of innocence of the young frog prince for scamming. Is the prosecution ready? Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Is the defense ready? Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Prosecution may present its case. Thank you, Your Honor. Members of the jury, I'm going to present you with evidence that decisively proves the alleged prince is in fact a devious frog with no royal lineage, who lied to the victim in order to get a kiss. The princess dress. Ladies and gentlemen, I can draw your attention to prosecution evidence number 1, a princess dress. I present the so-called princess dress given to Flora for services rendered, that this poor girl to thank except for that by kissing a frog, she would become a princess. Clearly, the frog was trying to misdirect her with false promises. Yes, that seems logical. I have presented all of my physical evidence, Your Honor. Let's see. Okay. So, I want to get her... No. No, okay, I want the arresting officer. Prosecution calls the arresting officer. Trying to remember who said what. The kissing incident. Because if I ask him about the arrest, it'll confirm that he's from another plane of existence, so I don't want that. What do you know about the kissing incident that led to the frog's arrest? Only what's in the case report. I heard other reports of frogs appearing and asking for kisses, though. Do you think there's any truth to these stories? I think so. Mysterious old man mentioned that he wasn't surprised the frog was being arrested. Certainly confirms Flora's suspicions of the frog being a scammer. Yeah, okay. That's all for now. Thank you. Okay. So now, I want to call... I want to call a witness. Okay, let me take a look at what we've got here. So the frog, rah, 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 rah. Let's see. The dress, no, we don't want that. The kissing incident. The royal lineage. Because he doesn't say anything about, he doesn't give any proof. So, do you have any proof you're a prince? I have my crown, don't I? Anyway, royalty doesn't need to prove itself. It's in the blood. I might put on a crown too. That way I can be royal as well. Yeah, okay, there we go. No, don't talk about the dress, because he would tell that it's from a location. The kissing incident. What did he say about it? He said, do I want, because he says that he's reverts back. Oh, no. Okay, so that's all for now. If I get her to talk about it. I'd like to call a witness. And then I get her in here. And then ask her about the kissing incident. Can you tell us about the kissing incident? My mind was minding my own business. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Crown told me if I wanted to give him a kiss. Did he really? Oh, wait. No. Ah, that was bad. Summarize my case. The young woman. The young woman might be the one I want to go for here. Yeah, let's try that. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I've presented evidence that conclusively proves the defendant is a fraud whose aim in life is to mislead and scam others. Poor Flora was scammed into being a frog, giving the frog a kiss. She could not got any number of frog-based diseases like gooey green eye. Very well, now the defendants may press their case. Members of the jury, I'm going to present you with evidence that decisively proves the frog prince is innocent. If you could refer to the prosecution's evidence, the princess dress, seems my very client was trying to be generous, offering Flora a gift in exchange for her help. Misinterpretation is all on her side. It's not my client's fault she mistook the simple gift for a marriage proposal. The defense calls the arresting officer. You arrested the frog prince. Could you tell us about it, please? Certainly. He was living in a cave, inaccessible for normal routes. Yeah. He lived in another plane of reality. Appear that way, yes? Would you consider where he lives to be in the kingdom, and him to be a ruler? Yes, blah, blah, blah. By Jove, that's right. I feel like I may have messed this one up. Flora... Yeah, it's the princess dress. Verbal written proposal. Yeah, I said that too. It's a very good argument. Summarize your case to the jury. My client has the misfortune of living with a curse. He asked for a little sympathy and help. In return, he got a lawsuit. If anyone was guilty, here's Flora for attempting to slur the good name of my client. Believe we have heard enough. Would the jury please pronounce the verdict? I may have... Undecided. Yeah, okay. Make for an appeal and try again. Okay, let me pull up this one here. Frog Prince v. the People. Let me go back down. Okay, so the only thing that I... On the Ranger... See, the stuff that I never get right is who to talk to at the end. Alright. So, I got everything right except for... I want to talk to her about the princess dress. Because I did the royal lineage and the kissing incident. And the ranger. That's what I want. Alright. So let's do that. Prosecution ready? Yes. Defense is ready. So do I want to do the dress? Okay. The dress. I mean, sure. Yeah, because that helps my case. Physical evidence. Frog Prince. Ask him about the royal lineage. Yeah, there we go. I did this correctly. And then I did the arresting officer correctly. But I asked her the wrong question. Flora. So I need to ask her about the dress. Gave you something after kissing. What it was? He gave me this white gown and called it a princess dress. It doesn't get very clear where we're going to get married, does it? Yeah, okay. There we go. Alright. And that's all for now. Thank you. I knew as soon as I spoke to her with the wrong one, it was wrong. Call a witness. The arresting officer. So, is there a better way to figure out who I need to do this for? Okay. Appeal to the ranger. I don't know. I don't know which part of this I don't know how to decide who you tell that to. Okay. There we go. And we have done it. Pronounce their verdict. And guilty. You are hereby declared guilty by a jury of your peers. You'll be sentenced in due course. Hooray! Yay, fantastic. Alright, let's exit. Grab our... Oh. Sapai, I realized I missed one of your rewards. Now you have done 5 cases. The courthouse would like to give you a barrister wig. Thanks. Reward from the last case. Collected. Great. Yeah, there we go. Fantastic. Mystery box, battle staves, and raw monkfish. And a combat lamp, which I'm going to use on necromancy. There we go. And I got a barrister wig. That's hilarious. Can I get it from the court clerk? Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need it in my inventory either. And let's put this down here so I can do that. Okay. So, that took us a little bit less than half the episode. So, we've still got time to start the next quest. And the next quest is Call of the Ancestors. Talk to Tunks at the Tuska crash site. Wizard Chambers at the Lumbridge Dock can transport you there. Okay. I've never been to the Tuska crash site, I don't think. So, I need to go to the Lumbridge Docks. The Lumbridge Docks? That's way down... When was the last time I went to the Lumbridge Docks? That'd be this little spot here. That's unusual. Because the Tuska trash site is this. I've never been there. I remember that was a thing that happened, like a world event. I believe there was like a boss fight or something to go along with it. I do not remember. But I either wasn't playing at the time or wasn't a member at the time. I don't remember. We will eventually get to the point where I will be participating in current world events, like more effectively than I have been, just because I am still doing the older quests. Once I finish all the main quests, I will keep up with those kind of things. It's also interesting that, like, once I finish the main quest line, we will actually have a completely different format for this game. Hello there. Would you like to come to the remains of Tuska? What's a Tuska? I can tell you more when you arrive. It's the best if you see for yourself. Okay, take me there. I believe it's a giant beast. Yeah, whoa. Holy crap. Is this the back? Is that like the tail? Jump into water. Enter magical barrier. Yeah, so I think this is the back and like that's the tail right there, down there under the water. The world window? Whoa. Okay, there's something going on here. So I need to talk to Tunks. Hello, Tunks. Human, thank the spirit you've come to help. My village is in urgent need of help. Oh, where are you from? I am Tunks of the village of Kenta on Mazcab. I have come through the world window to find brave adventurers that might be able to help us. I may be young, but I am the first Kanatan to set foot on this lumpy purple planet. I must say, I didn't imagine the spiky trees and glowing soil. We're actually on Tuska's back. She crash-landed onto our planet. Devourer of spirit! Ah, save yourself! Good sir, I will distract the beast with my magnificent rock. Tell the tale of your Gobi survivor to the people. It's okay. You don't need to be scared. The reason Tuska crash-landed here is because she was slain. Oh, yes, I knew that. Sorry. My natural reflexes clicked in. Anyway, that's kind of why we need your help. The A-root that Tuska left on our planet attacked Kanta and are gathering to wipe out the village completely. Seems they've been enraged by the death of one of their chieftains. Your kind have proven yourselves as mighty heroes, and I want to be one when I grow up too. Would you help us? None required items. I will take it. Accept quest. Great. Perhaps it would be best for me to run to Mazcab now. My mother will be worried about me. She said I wasn't allowed to come here, so if you see her, shh. Anyway, come to Kanata and speak to the Akka when you're ready. I can't wait to fight alongside you, valiant adventurer like you. Okay, so I have to go through this world window? So there's a bank here, too. Are you the bank? Oh, there's a bank chest. Garlandia, Karamire, and Scopulus. Oh, there's just a big... There's a big scar here. What the heck is this? It's just a piece of building, it looks like. It just, like, crash-landed across her back. Alright. I didn't know you can't go towards the front of this thing. Yeah, so the whole front of it. Maybe I should also at some point go around the front to look at it from the rest of the... Whoa. Look at it from the rest of the land. Gobi Scout. You appear on the other side of the world window. Ah, human, welcome to Mazcab, our home. How do you know I'm human? We watched you battle the great Tuska through the world window. We have been eagerly awaiting your arrival on our planet. Now you're really here. We're hoping you'd be able to lend us your aid. What do you need help with? The A-root have invaded our planet and enslaved our people. We weren't strong enough to fight back on our own. If you're willing to help, find plenty of Gobis around here that are in need of aid. What is there to do here? Glad you ask. There are plenty of places for you to explore. Village Kanata is to the east, and Otot is in the northwest. You'll need to go through Nemi Forest to reach it. Directly to the south is where most of the A-root have settled around their sacred temple. If you want to gather a group and fight the most powerful of them, that is where you should go. Alright, goodbye. So, the south? Whoa. So they made a portal out of, like, the remains of the tentacles of, Interesting. Alright, let's take a look at the map here. Oh, Mazcab is pretty small. The Nemi Forest, Graveyard, Otot, Pit of Trials, and Kanata. So I'm supposed to go to Kanata. Catch Kloha? Okay, I guess I'll keep that. Am I supposed to, like, catch some of everything? Alright, cool. I'll keep that. Ranger Cragpole. Desmond. Oh, it looks like your village has been a little destroyed here. Okay. Gobi supplier. Can I only catch one of these? You only need to collect one of those. Okay. Oh, there's another thing over here. Oh, maybe I need to collect one of, like... Oh, ramen? Oh, that's actually like a child. Like a baby. Catch a snuffle. Alright. Cool. I guess I'm collecting all of these creatures. Alright. I don't know how many of these creatures there are to catch. What is that? That looks like a thing. Stone fragment. Receive a stone fragment. 5th stone fragment. Okay. So I need to find at least 4 more of these, if not more than that. Alright, there seem to be quite a few things that I need to do here. Yeah, I know I could go talk to, is it you? But I just want to take a quick look around. See if there's anything else. Alright. Ah, another human. Let me get a good look at you. Gobi cranes its neck to look up at you, and under from the heavy rock on its back. Bye-bye, what a strange race you are. So tall and soft. Yet you present yourselves as our saviors. I've simply come to help. If you need it. Is that so? Well, PolarizedMoon, we have much to discuss. I am the Aka of Kanata, the wisest of this village. I can see you have questions. Let us converse. Call the Is that the quest I'm doing? Call the ancestors? Yeah. I met Tunks on the other side of the world window. He said he'd come to our planet to help your village, and that I should speak to you. I should have known he would disobey his mother. Audacious little gob. That one brave, though. Tell me, human. What do you know of the situation here? You need to rebuild after the recent A-root attack. Well, yes, but I'm afraid our situation is much more dire than that, my friend. The A-root that harry us have decided enough is enough. Our scouts report they are massing forces and preparing to raze Kanata to the ground. Our homes, our supplies, possibly even our people, will all be destroyed, They attack you here all the time, though. Isn't dodging those attacks kind of your whole thing? Ordinarily, yes. Never before like this, though. They're out for blood. It's most troubling. If it wasn't for our diligent rangers, we would not have managed to evacuate the village before they came. This time, they aim to destroy everything we have built here, yes. Why didn't you move the camp further away from Eru territory? Do not think you quite understand this camp's significance, human. We stand here in open defiance of those monsters. We are here not because the path that lies before us, but the path that lies behind us. We built this camp right under their noses. And after all this time and all their efforts to defeat us, I remember that what matters most. We are still here. Okay, alright, I'm ready to help. What do you need me to do? How do you humans say it? Cool beans. Yes, cool beans, my friend. We must prepare ourselves. Okay. No longer will we cower and hide from the Eroots. Today we will stand among and repel them. First things first, seek out Tunks and his friends. Send them to collecting wood up ashore of the village. And I suspect they'll need guidance. They should be at the beach to the east. Collect them and I shall come find you. Okay, so they're just like right over here. Peck, lunch, and Tunks. Oh, cutscene. One second, human. We're doing some important research here. Steady. Oh no, that's wrong. I think I can see why the Aka asked for my help. Aka wants us? I'm sorry, the pick wasn't my idea. We're supposed to help collect. We're supposed to help collect supplies and fix up the area. Come on, come on. You're gonna need more wood in order to fix a village up. Luckily, my predecessor accumulated a good stock of supplies, and he hid it from the A-root. Unluckily, my predecessor was a little too security conscious and hid the logs in a ruin full of obstacles and bottomless pits. Bottomless pits? Hidden ruin? What? I even used that place to store supplies. How desperate for storage space do you have to be to consider next to a bottomless pit a great place to store big heavy logs? I've asked you three to join me, and each of you have unique skills that could come in useful. You need a teacher to help you master them. A teacher like PolarizedMoon. Me? I'm not so sure about that. Nonsense! I'm sure your adventuring experience has left you plenty prepared for this role. How about we get to it? Lunch, if you clear the entrance? Aka? You'll be fine. Oh my god. This gap may look intimidating, but you can clear it. Oh, I'm the... okay. Excellent work, Tunks. Let's see how the other two do. The wall looks cracked. You should be able to break it. Lunch. That gap looks small. The peck should be able to squeeze through. Switch controls globies by clicking on them. Okay, interesting. Squeeze through small gap. And collect the logs. Excellent. This should give us the last things we need to fix up the village. Alright. So that was a tutorial. Thank you for rounding these 3 up for me. PolarizedMoon. Let us speak of the village. I have another task for you. Okay. Before we continue, I'm going to do a little bit more looking around. Because there may be more things I need to find. And I know that there's still more... Can I go out there? I cannot. So it looks like... What is... So there's... I wonder if this is built on some kind of ancient technology. There seems to be... something going on here. I don't see any more, stones. Okay, I got one of those already. There's a bank chest here. Okay. Ah, there's an A route. An A route? Catch Papoka. Erut are, I believe, oh. Okay. Erut, I believe, are, there was something about them I've read about on a few times. I think there's something to do with a, they're like a slayer thing. Okay, they don't seem to be aggro to me. Oh, they've got a bunch of them locked up here. Huh. Okay. This looks intriguing. This looks like a... Okay, we'll grab another stone fragment. Second stone fragment. So let's do that. This looks like a maze of some kind. Like, partial maze of some kind. Okay, I've already got one of these guys. Got one of those. So what's the difference between the standing ones and the kneeling ones? Aggressive beast from another world. Well, they're not all that aggressive, at least not to me. Ranger Carol. So I'm assuming I can't go through that forest on my own. Seems like something that might be important. I don't see any more stones. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. Take stone fragment. The first stone fragment. Okay, cool. So at minimum, I'm missing 2. At maximum, there could be 50 of these, I don't know. I doubt it, though. Let's see. Okay, I don't know if there's gonna be any in there. Were there any up here? And I just didn't see them? Or I wasn't looking? Yes, no? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright. Let's head back and see what our next thing is. Okay. This is a very interesting looking area. Desmond? Trinks, Derek, George. Their names, Dean. Their names are hilarious. Jamal. Gobi-Wan. Hold on, examine you. Poor little thing. Oh. That would've been hilarious. Gobi-wan. Oh my god. Alright. Something you wish to discuss, human? We've got the wood. What do we need now? Excellent. Yes, excellent. I'm afraid there was a bit of a test. The real work is to come. Our appearances may have deceived you with our solid rocks and muscular physiques, but we are not the most capable of fighters. Oh, no, I never would have guessed. Indeed. Your kind are so soft and fleshy, so I wonder how you show such strength and resilience. Still, if we are able to repel the A-root, we must learn to defeat them. I believe Nemi poison may be the answer, but it is in short supply, What is Nemi poison? Oh, so you do not know. The poison our scouts have found in the Nemi forest seems to be the most potent against the A-root. Trinx over there has a small supply she's been giving to adventurers in order to weaken the enemy. The effects are quite intriguing, When investigated, it reduces the physical capabilities of the victim. Quite useful to level the playing field, you see. Great. So where do I get more of this poison? I'm glad you asked, human. Travel to Nemi Forest and search for an abundant source of poison. Heard tales from our scouts of huge plants supplying it. Of course, the Nemi Forest can be dangerous and unpredictable. Who knows what you may find within its depths? Alright, I'll return when I've found something. So now I go to the forest. Alright. Let's see. I'm still gonna keep my eye out for stones or whatever. They seem to be fairly out in the open, so I don't think I'm gonna see them, like, inside. Oh, excuse me. I don't think I'm gonna see them, like nestled inside of something. They seem to be fairly, you know, just noticeable. It is weird that they don't disappear after we've found them already, though, which is kind of odd. But that might be a remnant of when... That might be a remnant of when this quest was made, to be honest. Because, generally when quests are made in this game, they sometimes just have a different... they function generally differently. Ranger Carol. Oh, wait, can I just walk in over here? Ah. Enter for Call of the Ancestors. Okay. Ancient Gobi. Oh my god. Holy crap. So the older they get, the more the rocks get huge on their backs? Fantastic. You approach the massive Gobi. As you get closer, you notice it appears to be making low grumbling noise. Goat got in. Shoo, get out of here, goat. I'll get the broom. No, I'm no goat, I'm a human. Not so sure. Gray one. This could be a goatly ruse. He's human. I can't speak to the goat bit, though. I'm not sure what one is. Pretty sure I'm not a goat. I don't have hooves or weird eyes. Very well. Not entirely convinced. Shall talk. What brings you off? Oh, this is the ancient Gobi. What brings your flock here, Hugh Goat? You've been sent to find Nemi Root, the most large, hugest one. Aka Kanata needs to create more poison. Kanata is on the risk of being overrun by the A-root. The root might give them the edge they need to survive. Poison. Yes. The massive Gobi's eyes are going to drift away from you. Can you help us? Yes. Attendants bring root. You free from temple. Friend? Friend. Old like I. Hard to miss like I. Entrance sits nearby. Found the broom. Back, beast. Looks like we're visiting a temple then. Be well, go-to-man. Okay, so it looks like I need to go into that temple entrance. And that's all the time I've got for this episode. Like and subscribe if you like the episode. Ring that bell if you'd like to see more. Good night. We're gonna go check out that temple entrance tomorrow. Bye-bye!